Hey, welcome back, Beamer Merchants. You're looking at a transmission and transfer case out of an '01 BMW X5. This is the E53 model 4.4 V8. I just want to go ahead and point out some facts about the transmission. If your transmission went out, which they typically do, you're going to be searching for this model here, the 5HP24. And as far as we know, these transmissions are good on 2000s to 2003 models. We haven't had a 2004 model, so we wouldn't know about that. But anyhow, let's go ahead and point this out here. I went ahead, and if you're looking to drain your transmission fluid, which I encourage you to do every 50 to 60,000 miles, this transmission here ran properly, ran fine, and we're in the process of removing it from the engine. And before we do that, we always go ahead and remove the oil so it doesn't create any messes or spills. And if you're gonna do that, the bolt that you need to remove is here, and it actually goes on this end here at the bottom. And this is the tool we used, a Torx 8. Okay, so obviously once you drain the oil, if you're replacing your fluids on your transmission, once that's done, you would have to go around the pan, and those are Torxes as well. Remove those, drop the pan, clean it up, drop the oil filter. I'm sorry, oil filter. Drop it, replace it with the new one, put a new gasket, put the oil pan back on, tighten it, and then to go ahead and refill the transmission with fluids, this is the filling point. Let me see here. I believe this is also yep, that's an 8. Okay, and pretty much you would just go ahead and pump the oil with the pump, and pump it as much as you can until it starts leaking. Once the fluid starts coming out, that pretty much tells you that it's full, and you can just go ahead and put it back on. There's a whole process. I recommend you read about it or look into it. So that's how to replace the fluids on this transmission. Secondly, here, when I was in the process of removing the transfer case, so let's say you want to remove the transfer case. Obviously, you're not going to go ahead and remove your whole engine to do this. You need to basically remove some bolts. And the bolts, let me see, where is it at? There's bolts all around here, okay, on the top. I was able to remove these bolts here on the bottom. It was a 10mm that I used, a wrench, when I was on my back here. But I was not able to access these, and the reason why is because I don't really know where they were. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take a mental note and also use this video in the future. And this is basically for people that are in the process of removing just their transfer case. This is what you gotta do. There's bolts on the top here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts up here. And if you're working under your car, you would need a long extension to reach these here. Okay, so again, there's 4 of these, and then there's more on the bottom. And pretty much once you remove that, it'll come off from the shaft here. This whole area will come out, and that's how you will be able to remove this transfer case. And again, this is the tool I use. As you can see, make sure it fits properly, because I'm sorry, it's E12. It's not a 10, it's an E12. Take those off, all of them, and then very carefully you got to go ahead and remove the whole transfer case. This pops out. Obviously, of course, you got to go ahead and take it from the drive shaft right there. But anyhow, this video was just to go ahead and show you, if you're in the process of doing any of this work, it should give you a better idea as to the tools that you're going to use, the process, and so forth. And it's always better to have a view as the one I'm showing you right now, so you know where all the bolts are and you know what tools to use to remove them. Okay, so here you go again. Again, this is the 4.4 model. There you go. If you have any questions, comments, or if you're interested in purchasing this specific item, transfer case, contact us. or visit our website. We should have it posted up. Thanks for watching. You have a good day.